Opening statements in the A$AP Rocky case are expected to start today. The Grammy-nominated rapper is facing 2 felony charges related to a 2021 incident where he's accused of allegedly shooting at former friend A$AP Rocky during a confrontation. A$AP Rocky turned down a plea deal offered to him yesterday, so he's pleaded not guilty and could face up to 24 years in prison if convicted. ABC News legal contributor Brian Buckmire joins me now for more on that. Brian, what do you make of this 11th hour plea offer? Do we know what was in it, and what's your reaction to hearing he turned it down?
So as you put it, the 11th hour plea deal, or plea offer at least, does happen regularly in criminal cases. You often will get a plea deal that's offered to a defendant just before trial begins, and what we know of it was an offer of 180 days, or basically 6 months, 3 years of probation, and then 7 years of a suspended sentence. All in all, he would have probably did shy of 6 months when you think about good time as well, but he turned it down. And ultimately, it is the client or the defendant's right to accept or reject an offer. This would either suggest that he truly believes that he's innocent, believes he has a strong case, or it also, looking at the other side, it kind of raises the question of, does a prosecutor believe they have a strong enough case? Because why such a low offer of 6 months when, as you pointed out, he can do years, decades in prison?
What are you watching for in opening statements today?
I really want to see what comes out from the defense. We already really know what the prosecutor is saying, that A$AP Rocky pointed a gun in the direction of A$AP Rocky, shot at him. We've seen through the civil lawsuit with A$AP Rocky that he says that fragments or the bullet grazed his knuckles and those are the injuries. But what's the defense going to raise? That we've seen tells from his defense attorney saying it was a prop gun. People may come and testify that A$AP Rocky carries a prop gun with him, or that there's no sparks coming from the muzzle of the gun. So how are you even telling that this gun actually went off? I want to see the narrative that they put out in the opening, though.
Now, A$AP Rocky has waived his right to appear in person at the trial. Why do that? And what do you make of that, given his attorney is now saying he will be present in the courtroom?
Yeah, some very contradicting statements. Oftentimes, waiving your right to be present at a trial is probably the worst idea, because you literally have a jury there judging your every move, your every mistake or proper move that you make, and not being present can be seen as a way of kind of disregarding the judge, the court, the process, or even the jury. I do think he will ultimately be there. This is a case, especially from a factual standpoint, where the defense is going to really rely on what he knows and what occurred. So when they're cross-examining a witness, even the star witness, A$AP Rocky, they're going to want to bounce ideas off of A$AP Rocky. So I think he might have waived his right just to be like, hey, I can come and go as I please, but I do think ultimately he will be there, and that's in his best interest.
But he can't be prevented from coming because he waived it.
No. It is, even if he waives the right, he can still be present in court. It's still his ability and his right to be present during these public hearings.
All right, ABC News contributor Brian Buckmire. Brian, thank you.